the promoter has added pop juggernaut Blue to the Hammersmith Apollo bill. And the Blue Boys are wary.
Obviously, a new band being introduced into the mix, you know, it can cause a little bit of a disruption.
I just think that a couple of them are going to be pissed, if I'm honest.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
We want to go out there, enjoy ourselves with the other band, and just have a really, really good time.
Everyone wants to get on that stage and kind of do better than the other band, you know, so it's like dog eat dog, boy band eat boy band, girl band eat girl. Bring it on! 1, 2, 3, 4, go!
As the 21st century clattered into view, Blue exploded into the charts. With their intoxicating barrage of streetwise pop and silky harmonies, pandemonium ensued. In 5 tumultuous years, the boys shifted more than 13 million records. Won 2 Brits. We were number 1! And recorded with legends Sir Elton John and Stevie Wonder, before finally saying fly bye bye in 2005. In 2011, the boys tried to resurrect their career in the UK by representing Great Britain in the Eurovision Song Contest. They came 11th.
We've had the success coming back together in Europe and Asia and stuff, but we haven't had anything going on for us in the UK since Eurovision.
Now I'm excited about us boys being back on stage in the UK. It's where we were born, where we were brought up, it's our back garden. We want to go out there, enjoy ourselves with the other band, just have a really, really good time.
Now, after 8 years away, this is their chance to re-establish themselves in the British public eye. It's time to break the news that a new band has been added to the big reunion bill.
Plan is to bring in another band, last sort of minute. Yeah. Blue. Yeah.
But for some, the idea goes down like a lead blue loon.
I feel like we've blood, sweat and tears through this whole thing, basically. And to get a band who actually are not even reuniting, they've been together for 2 years, and put them in on the end of it all, I don't actually get it.
With this, it's just people are just stood there going, why? Who's going to come back next? Are we shaking demons up and jumping in it?
I'm a bit miffed as to what the crack is.
It does feel a little bit like they've been able to kind of just waltz in when everything's more or less done, and just, not that they're like jumping on the back of it exactly, but kind of like that.
Back in 1999, before Blue became pop demigods, the seeds of their success were sown in a very unlikely place.
I met Lee when he was 14, and I was 16. We were both kids.
I met Anthony at the This Morning boy band audition.
People that we used to know, just give it up, they wanna let it go.
They were looking for a boy band, a bit X Factor-esque.
Let's go outside in the sunshine. I know you want to, but you can't say yeah.
Simon Cowell was sitting in front of me. When Will Young got into the band. I never got into the band. Lee got into the band.
The Richard and Judy All-Stars never took off, but as fate would have it, Anthony, Duncan and Lee's paths would cross again at a record company audition.
Anthony was the kind of, like, the record company said he was like a bit of a boxer kind of look, a bit beaten up looking.
When I first met Duncan, we didn't really get on. I was from South East London and he was from like Devon kind of ways, like Bournemouth.
One of my first thoughts of Lee was he was having some argument on the phone with somebody, and he just got the phone and headbutted the phone and smashed the phone with his head, and I'm thinking, oh my God, you're a nutter.
What? A talent for demolishing telecommunication devices was all very well, but something was still missing.
So we signed us three, and then we went on a hunt to find another member, and that's when we met Simon Webb.
He was just tonk, mate. He looked quite cool, man. He looked quite cool, and then he turned up and he was like, "Yeah, all right, man, how you doing? Yeah, all right, I'm Simon Webb."
I just remember listening to Duncan and me going, bloody hell. You know, this guy he's got such a tone, strong presence. And then it got to Lee, and I was just like, oh my God, please put me in this group.
It just clicked. It just, something, the minute he walked in the room and we was all sitting there, he just brought an essence of cool to the band.
With Blue's cool quota fulfilled, The boys set about recording their first single, but after the recording session, the band was startled by a rogue mouth organ.
The record company were like, oh my God, we love All Rise. And we were like, really? We thought that was like the weakest song that we did. We were like, what? It's shit. No, trust me. Listen to it. And they were like, no, it's got this really nice little harmonica thing on it. It sounds like this da-da-da-da-da-da. And we're like, that's not All Rise. It's not what the song we did in the studio. And then we listened to it, and then it's what you hear today. They completely flipped it.
I remember this guy in his truck nodding his head to All Rise, and we popped our heads out the sunroof. I went, do you like the song, mate? And he's like, yeah. He's like, it's us. And he was like, oh. And drove off, and that's when we thought, yeah, we've arrived.
All Rise hit the top 5 in May 2001, and overnight, Blue became pop behemoths.
It was mad, it was crazy. I remember this one girl just... coming up to me, and she was just screaming in my face.
But I remember once, I walked into my hotel room, opened the wardrobe, and just this girl just stood there going, ah! I went, ah, what the, beep, beep. I said, get out! She went, oh my God, you're from Blue, da, 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 da. I was like, oh my God, this is freaky, man.
Dripping in diamonds. I thought I was 50 Cent or something, do you know what I mean? Surrounded with models. Don't have shag tonight? Yeah, okay. Why? Because you can.
We had the best time. Do you know what I mean? I remember rocking up to a premiere and Britney Spears. We all jumping on a bed with Britney Spears. Don't even know the bird. It just blew up. It just blew up. We had no time to think.
After just 1 year, Blue had notched up another 2 #1 singles and a chart-topping debut album, which firmly established them as one of Britain's biggest pop acts. And now the rest of the acts are about to meet the new boys. It's not the most welcoming reception.
It's been hell to get here. Yeah, it's been blood, sweat and tears to get here. So it's all been a bit funny.
She come straight up and made a point of letting us know that she wasn't too excited about us being here. The fact that we were being added to the bill didn't go down too well with certain people.
How do you feel about completely trampling over all of them?
That was stupid.
It should be really bad.
Just concentrate on yourselves. Don't worry about us. We're all right. We're cool.
Crashing all day.
Liz from Atomic Kitten isn't particularly thrilled by the arrival of ex-fiancé Lee.
I was like, hey, hello everyone, how you doing? She just went really weird with me. And I just saw her kind of dodging me whichever way I went. And I kind of grabbed it and I went, hey, darling, you're right. And she was just like edging away from me. I don't know why that is the case, unless she's still got feeling for me.
I'd hate for people to see it as a competition. We're not there to compete with anyone. We're there just to add a little bit of spice to what's already going on. My thing is, you don't really want to go on after us.